Welcome to the Looking for Trouble podcast. Warning, this podcast contains strong language and is intended for an adult audience. Enjoy.
And you found it, motherfuckers. You're listening to the Looking for Trouble podcast. I go by the name of D.N Prime. I'm with my co-host
D.T. So Smooth.
And we took like 4 takes to get that shit
Listen,
right.
you ain't got to tell the people that. Why we draft snitching on ourselves,
Man,
dog?
I like to be honest with my listeners.
All right,
that
fine.
shit was harder to say than it should have been.
I bet. If we being honest, I literally just made up that name for me like 10, 15 minutes ago.
It's probably like 30 now.
20.
What time is it?
10:18?
Yeah. It might
We
be.
are shooting this episode on the glorious day of Thursday the 8th, February 8th.
Is this really a glorious day?
It's a glorious day.
What's so
because we
glorious
alive
about it?
and we
Yep.
breathing.
Okay. I can fuck with
February
that.
2018, episode 001. This going up everywhere.
And
Fun
if we're being
fact.
honest again, this is actually like 003.
Yeah, like fun fact, this is like 003. Like we done shot like 3 episodes before this.
Yeah, I fucked up on the bad technology side. English is hard.
Yeah, this should be good though. So yeah, what's good with y'all people?
And they know what's up because they know 50 dropped his album 15 years ago, a couple days ago. Not today.
Oh my god,
50's
dude!
just got to be one of my favorite hip hop, like people who've just evolved beyond hip hop.
Dude, in terms of evolution past the game, definitely, dude. Like 50 has become like he started out as that gangster rapper, dominated that shit, killed Ja
That was
Rule's.
that gangster guy on Instagram.
He like
Fucking savage on Instagram.
Wait. First of all, we're not gonna skip over the fact that he murdered Ja Rule's career.
Okay, of course.
Then he went ahead and said, all right, fuck it. I'm the king of New York now. Fuck Jay-Z. Fuck Nas. I'm going to boot out Fat Joe. I'm going to try and boot out all these niggas. Ran the radio station up there. Ruined New York hip-hop pretty much. Him and like some others. I don't know all the names.
Hey,
but like,
he ain't shoot it. He ain't shoot it.
hey, fuck it. Fuck it. Bottom line is, after that shit, went to war with Kanye West. Lost. Then... dropped like 2 more albums. I was like,
That no one really listened to. I would want to say like
Get
people
Rich.
kind
What was the album? I was before I self-destruct. It wasn't that bad.
I didn't listen to it, but I will say like he still puts out music and it's not all bad. Like the song he has with Sony Digital, "I'm the Man," is fucking fire.
It is.
That song with Chris Brown, with Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Bro, yo, I forgot. I didn't know Chris Brown. This is not a Chris Brown topic, but I didn't know Chris Brown could rap that well. Like, that
Bro,
verse was
Chris
hard.
Brown's been trying to rap since like 2011. Like
look
ever
at me
since
now, but
no,
that
but
was a hard verse. Yeah.
to be honest with you, the only thing I'm checking for 50 Cent for is Power.
Oh, of course. Power is so fucking dope,
Dude.
Like, we could do a whole episode on Power.
I don't see. I knew as soon as I introduced that we was going. I can't go into Power because we can do a whole hour on Power.
That
Call
bitch
it a
Angela
Power
need to
Hour.
die.
Pause. But nah. Okay, so listen, 50 Cent. First of all, can we just talk about the album "Get Rich or Die
Yeah,
Trying"?
let's look at the track list. What's your favorite track on here?
My favorite track. Fuck. See, like, okay, so like, I feel like the track that gives me the most energy, because like my favorite track in terms of like just the actual track is probably going to be what's it called? Many Men.
Okay.
Either Many Men or Patiently Waiting. But like my favorite track, I think just that gives me energy is Don't Push Me with Lloyd Banks and Eminem. I need you to pray for me. And this the violins and all that shit, it just sounded so epic. Whenever I'm in the gym and I got that shit going, like I feel like I can do like all my sets in
What
like
was
a
the
second.
track? Because I haven't revisited this album in a long time. But the track he was dissing Ja Rule on.
Oh, the Back Down.
Yeah.
The
That
dong,
one.
dong, dong,
If-
dong.
If it's not, and I am gonna be a fucking generic ass fan and say that "In the Club" is probably the best song on the album. I mean, imagine another song being the first single off of this album. Like, what other song do you think?
No. As a single, it's the best. It's the best. It's one of the best singles of all time. Let's not get that twisted. But on the album, I'm still taking Many Men. I'm still taking Patiently Waiting. I'm taking What Up Gangsta over In the Club on the album. I'm taking 21 Questions. You telling me Nate Dogg on 21 Questions, my nigga. Girl.
I am aware of how 21 Questions sounds. I've never been the biggest fan of 21 Questions. I
Really?
feel like if 21 Questions, like because I was looking at a Genius article, it was talking, which is where I got this question from, and it was saying, what other song do you feel like could have done the same thing for 50? I feel like if 21 Questions had come out as the first thing on the album, because it was talking about how 50 couldn't decide what 50 and a bunch of them couldn't decide what
It was either it was either In the Club or If I Can't.
Yeah. And I don't feel like If I Can't would have done it. I don't feel like 21 Questions would have done it. I felt like it had to be In the Club.
No other song would have done the same for 50, but other than In the Club. But I'm saying, like, it's his biggest song. But I'm just saying, in terms of like a quality song, in my opinion, I'm still going with I'll take Patiently Waiting.
Why would you think Patiently Waiting is a higher quality song than In the Club?
Because just the rapping skill, I like the beat more. I like when I first heard Many Men, just that intro alone and just hearing that man get shot, like in the intro, and that man just like, yo, pull up, he fit like 50 Cent, this scary ass gangster nigga is like sounding scared and shit, like because he got shot like however many times in the intro of that song, and I'm like, oh. So, like, if he's scared of it, like, because, like obviously, like, we not, like, in that street shit. Yeah. So, like, that was, like, the first time I was like, yo. So like, really, I know niggas, like, tell you, like, don't play with guns and shit, but, like, if he's scared of a fucking bullet, nigga, I'm really gonna die to this shit.
So he kind of introduced you, like, skits.
Yeah, well, I won't say introduced me, but, like, that was the first time I heard a skit like that.
Skit that you, like
that I heard like that. Because, like, on Kanye albums, there's plenty of skits. On, like, Lil Wayne mixtapes, there's plenty of skits. But that was the first time I heard a skit where it's like, oh, shit. Like, some actual shit went down in the shit. And like, it wasn't like an actual, like, you felt the repercussions of it. Because, like, usually in a skit, when someone gets shot, like, that's the end of the skit. Yeah. But with 50, he lived, but he was scared as fuck. And he's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I just got shot. Nigga, pull the fuck off. Nigga, pull off. Yeah. And I'm like, god damn. And then he went into the Many Men. Then...
I gotta interrupt you because I feel like it's a shame that we're almost 7 minutes into this podcast and I haven't mentioned I'm a motherfucking PIMP. Come on,
bro. And then the the remix with Snoop is even better. The remix with Snoop is even better.
I didn't need Snoop on this.
You
song.
ain't, bro. Snoop is the epitome of the PIMP. Is the epitome. He literally had a fucking pimp like him. And Bishop Don, what's his name? Bishop Magic Don Juan, some shit like that. I'm forgetting. They literally have like pimp conventions and shit.
No disrespect to Snoop, and I do think, okay, this is a theory, but I think Snoop Dogg was partially the inspiration for a pimp named Slipback.
Absolutely.
It's a mix of Snoop and Cat Williams. Like
definitely
merged them niggas together and made a pimp named Slipback.
Definitely.
So no disrespect to Snoop. I'm just saying I didn't really need him on this song. Like I loved the song before I heard it with Snoop. I didn't need Snoop.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying you ain't taking shit away from Snoop on that bit, because Snoop just nigga.
No disrespect.
Snoop came in smooth, nigga. Snoop, like just Snoop voice on that beat. Get the fuck out of here, dog. That nigga Snoop murdered that shit. Oh man. All right.
So how do you feel this album has affected hip hop in general? Like and 50's legacy.
50's legacy isn't shit without this album.
I agree. When I think of like classic, because I consider this a classic album.
Oh, definitely. This is no doubt. Without this album, hip hop is looking 100% different right now. Because at that time, in like it was 2003. It was like Jay was big, Nas was big, but there wasn't really like any new voice like that. Like
M was big.
M was big, but like he wasn't a new voice by that point because he was out since like 97, 98, something like that. So like he wasn't really like a new voice like that.
Yeah.
So the fact that this, I'm not calling him a rookie, but like at that time, because like we already knew he put in the work, his mixtapes and shit, and like some music before. But like at the time, a quote unquote rookie came in and like outsold all them niggas. It was on that gangster shit. Like no one had really heard gangster music like that in a minute, because like everyone was on that South shit. Like what's his name, Master P. Cash Money Records, all them, like they was big at that time. Jay-Z had just came back, Takeover, Nas was doing Nas. I don't think they had started that beef shit yet.
I don't think. I don't know. I was fucking 5 years old when this shit came out.
But I mean, like, still, like the fact that 50 just came in and did a fucking whirlwind storm of just hits after hits after hits, and just hitting niggas with them bangers, and then rapping about that street shit. Like, hip hop's looking 100% different. Okay. I don't know if Kanye West is as big as he is right now without 50.
Oh, definitely. Kanye's music is too good. Kanye gave me the best music of my generation.
No. But like, I'm not saying.
I get the beef. Is it really beef?
It wasn't
competition.
It wasn't really beef. It was more so just like album sales. But like, I don't think Kanye, because like you need a yin and a yang. Like you need someone to push you up to that point. And I feel like if Kanye had just came out without 50 Cent being out like that, it
was good publicity. 50 Cent has marketed himself through beef, and he it's going to kind of backfire, because I guess if we say this is the one he lost, you know?
The big one he lost?
Big one, the biggest one he lost. But so I guess I could see how you would say that it pushed Kanye to another level. But I feel like regardless, Kanye's music was good enough that he would get to where he is today. Like, come on. He had three classic albums come out in a row.
I'm not denying that. I'm talking even before 2007. Like, when Kanye first came out with College Graduation, I'm saying...
College Dropout.
But what I say, College Graduation?
Yeah.
I'm mixing two. College late registration of Graduation Day. And it was his Dark Twisted Fantasy and the Pablos. I don't fucking know. But still, I feel like had Kanye came out with College Dropout, I feel like he wouldn't have been as revered as he was, because at that time when he dropped, that was when 50 Cent was popping like a motherfucker. And like hip hop, like Common and like Talib Kweli and all of, they was like still not really mainstream, but like niggas knew who they were. So the fact that Kanye came in and it was like this big shit was because of 50, and he was like a counterbalance to 50 at that time. So if 50 doesn't come out, what the fuck is Kanye? Is he just like another like just lower level Common and like Talib Kweli and shit? I feel like
music
he is
better than.
Oh no. Musically, yes.
I feel like Kanye's. What I'm trying to say is Kanye's music was so good that even though 50, as big as 50 was, and I understand what you're trying to say, that I don't think it matters, because Kanye's music is just that good. Like,
understandable.
He had 3 albums in a row.
Understandable. No. But I mean, like, let's not get it twisted. Common had one of his best albums during that. Like, B is a classic album. B is a classic album.
He still never had that platform.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's really what it's coming back to.
I feel like he got that platform kind of from signing with The Rock.
Exactly. But, like, I feel like if 50 wasn't that big at that time, he wouldn't have had that platform, is what I'm trying to say also. Because, like, think about it like this. What does The Rock... The Rock ain't really looking for no big voice like that, because by that point, Jay-Z's still on top and shit. Huge. Like, they still had Jay, they still had Cam, they still had Dipset pretty much, they still had Freeway, they still had all them niggas. So, like, what's the point of having Kanye on here? Like, if what Jay is doing is winning, unless they're, like, trying to look to the future or some shit, and, like, see, okay, well, Kanye's, like, a contrarian to 50, then, like, I don't really see the point of them signing 50.
Do you think they signed him specifically because of 50?
I won't say they signed him specifically because of 50, because on College Dropout they was talking about how, he can't really rap, but he make beats, so you know what, why not? We'll just give him a deal. But, cause he was about to go to Columbia. I feel like he would have went to Columbia. I feel like he really would have went to Columbia. Had 50 not been that big. And then, like, because Columbia wasn't gonna like push him as much as The Rock was.
I forget, because my only information about that topic is what he said on Last Call. And it has been a minute since I listened to Last Call and the quality. So I don't really remember what happened with Kanye's whole deal. But I really don't think 50 was that influential.
Dude, 50 was big, nigga.
50 was big, but I don't think he was. We can't give 50 credit for Kanye's career.
Nah. Nigga, 50 Cent made like Lloyd Banks and like Young Buck and Tony Yayo like platinum selling artists.
Yeah, I will give him credit
like their own individual. Their own individual albums.
But
like,
Kanye's a fucking superstar. Kanye's bigger than 50
right now, but at that time,
he would have been bigger than 50 regardless. Like, I'm not gonna Kanye, my second favorite rapper of all time.
I understand.
I'm not gonna let you sit here and try and give his credit to another nigga.
I understand. But like, the reason why Kanye got so big was because of 50.
All right, I feel like we're getting repetitive at this point.
We are. But we gonna move on.
Let's go ahead and talk about the G Unit niggas. Well, real fast, because I watched the interview. He was being interviewed by Angie Martinez, and he brought in Tony Yayo. I think it was. I like to say it was Tony Yayo. Mm-hmm. Yo, he treated Tony Yayo like a bitch. like my nigga, like it was very clear. It was like a father-son relationship. Like I think Tony Yayo said he called 50 trying to get some money so he can open a restaurant. If you look at him like, nigga, what the fuck do you know about opening a restaurant? Like,
oh my gosh, dude.
50's just that same person that he was like, that he portrayed in his music in real life.
Dude,
you know?
That was the first time, like, I feel like we ever seen somebody that was like literally, or at least like from our generation that we've seen that was just like, oh yeah, so like he really like just a nigga that like if he raps it, he probably lives that shit. And like
getting shot 9 times helps.
Getting
like, that
shot
helps.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, you know, it helps out a little bit for your credibility or whatever. You know, like getting shot in your jaw and shit, and
like
having a little lisp in your voice whenever you fucking talk and shit. Yeah, whatever. But I mean, like, dude, oh my goodness, like Tony Yayo, he's cool, but Lloyd Banks was like always the best rapper in that group.
I agree.
I feel like Lloyd, if you actually listen to Lloyd Banks albums, which I feel like no one does, but if you do, you gonna hear some slappers. You gonna hear some lyrics. You gonna hear some bars, and then after what year was that? Like 2006. I think they got The Game.
See,
and The Game.
I still do shit by like I was in like 5th grade.
Dude, no, dude, like nigga.
I don't know years.
Nah, dude, like, I don't understand how this nigga Game came in G Unit, said fuck G Unit, said G you not, dropped like 2 like nigga. The Game fucked up G Unit, dog. Oh man,
I feel like good music will always prevail, and the Game just made great music, which is
that
why he was
nigga
able to
Game.
do that.
Game has what? Like, I give Game at least 2 classics. At least 2. Like, Documentary is a classic.
Yeah.
I feel like you can either say Red Album or you can say Jesus Piece. Or Documentary too.
I would give you Documentary.
No. Like Documentary is for sure.
I haven't listened to all of The Game. I've listened to Documentary, you know. So
have you heard Doctor's Advocate?
No.
Doctor's Advocate is my personal favorite one, but I feel like that's not the classic one. So you know, but still, I fuck with Game heavy. Yeah,
Game is dope. And he's still making pretty decent music.
Game is one of high key actually, like one of the most underrated rappers. Like him, 2 Chainz, Scarface, underrated rappers, dog. Like them niggas can spit. Like if you get like on like a DJ Premier beat, like for like actual rappers and shit. Them niggas gon' snap. And I feel like they don't get credit like that. Yep. Big facts. Big facts.
Though. But shout outs to 50.
Every time. You can't like say 50 Cent to me and not go like the G Unit route. Okay, but moving on from one album to another, today 2 Chainz dropped a fucking EP out of nowhere. 2
Chainz? How we not gonna do it? Fucking 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Yeah, okay, yours is way better than mine. Mine was kind of trash.
True. True. Yeah. Okay, but still. So 2 Chainz dropped the fucking 4-track EP out of nowhere, called "The Play Don't Care Who Makes It." What'd you think of this shit?
Okay, me first.
Yes, you first. I'm asking you. What'd you think of this shit?
Was okay, bitch. Proud. YG has been snapping lately. Like, I'm not even a YG fan. I can't fucking say I've listened to a YG project.
You haven't listened to YG's albums, dog?
No.
Dog! You are missing out on West Coast classics right there.
Yeah,
My Crazy Life is a classic. My Crazy Life is a West Coast gangbangers version of Good Kid, Mad City.
Regardless, YG snapped on his verse on Proud, but the rest of it, I was disappointed with Offset's verse. So I get excited when I see Offset verse now.
No, dude, like Offset really disappointed me on that shit. Like Offset's been on a fucking tear. Excuse me. Offset's been on a tear since like him and 21 Savage's tape. Oh. He's been on a fucking tear. Like he had like a solo track that that was on like World Star or some shit. That shit was hard. Every feature, like he was on the Future and Young Thug tape. He snapped on that verse. He's been snapping like a motherfucker. And then
most of his verses, except on Culture 2.
I was really about to say, and then Culture 2 dropped.
Except on Culture 2.
And then Culture 2 dropped. And I feel like dude, listen, and I know this is going to sound impossible, but I revisited Culture 2.
Really?
Like the
All
hour
of it?
40, the whole goddamn thing.
I took out my 5 tracks that I would listen to again, and that was it.
Like because I listened to it once and I'm like, okay, so like it's kind of trash. I listened to it again to make sure it was trash or not. Mm-hmm. And like,
is it still trash? Because I'm assuming it's still going to be trash.
It's not like trash, but like the great thing that everybody loved about Culture One was like that it was like a focused and like laser focused. Like they literally took like the best elements of the Migos, like of Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff, and like put it on like a 13-track thing, and it was great. Like it was like their best highlight moments. Like it was like a highlight reel. This felt like the full 4 quarters. Like Culture 2 was like the full game. Culture 1 was like the highlights. So like if you look at it in that standpoint, I understand that like Culture 2 can be disappointing, but
if I look at from it like that standpoint, I'd say it's not a fucking basketball game, and you could just show me the highlight reel again.
And understandable, but I mean, like, still, like, it's not like terrible.
There were
too
many tracks on there that I did not need. The first
I get you.
6 tracks
like,
I did not need.
I understand. Like minus Narcos, which I fuck with Narcos. Like, yeah. Like, dude, like I fuck. Narcos is hard to me, but like the first like 3 or 4 tracks, I'm not fucking with. And like there's like some tracks towards the end. Like there's one track that literally sounded like Dead's, and I'm like, you niggas is really lazy. But like Too Much Jury.
Too Much Jury is alright.
Bad Bitches Only.
I actually didn't like Bad Bitches Only.
Really?
No, and I was like excited for a 21 verse too, but
no, but like Bad Bitches, like 21 just came on that bitch and just snapped to me. Like he always just comes in like with his voice.
21 be coming hard. I feel like it's really just his voice and the way he talks.
I don't understand.
Like he shouldn't. It doesn't make sense that he's hard.
I don't
but
understand.
It's hard.
I don't understand
It's
21
the energy.
Savage. No. It's not even the energy because like he literally 21 Savage literally rap like this on the
it's
track.
a monotone
And then, like it's a
energy.
monotone ass voice,
like,
and like he snaps. I don't understand.
It's
like
energy
on
in
every
a different way. Like you're thinking energy like hype. It's just like energy like get up and do some shit.
Exactly. Like it makes no sense to me.
It's like commanding.
Exactly.
So I like
yeah.
He can like what was the verse? I'm trying to think of. I'm pull up and wreck. When
Yeah.
he just came in. I ain't taking disrespect, little nigga. Like that shit's just hard. like you can't just.
It was that shit, and it was him on what was that Cardi B record? The Bartier Cardi, whatever the hell that shit was.
Yeah.
It was like that. I like hot sauce on my shit. I'm like, nigga, what? Like you just gonna say whatever the fuck you want to
He
say.
can do that.
It's gonna say hard as hell.
Bada
like,
boom, bada bing, nigga. Like nigga, what?
Bada boom, bada do. My gosh. Dude, but nah, okay, I done got all the way sidetracked. What were we talking about? 2 Chainz shit, 2 Chainz. So, okay.
we've gone through 2 of the tracks, Okay Bitch and Proud.
Okay, Proud was cool. Proud was my least favorite track. Land of the Freaks.
That is hard.
That nigga literally he literally said go acapella, snapped on the acapella, and went back to rapping like ain't shit happened. Like, first of all, that was bars. If y'all listen to that shit, goddamn, look at me. Still.
I thought you were talking about the song.
No, nigga, that was me. All me, off top, nigga. Nigga.
Freestyling.
Birdman, sign me right now, nigga. Brr, oh, nigga. Bird gang, bitch.
Nigga, why the fuck would you want to sign a Birdman?
That's the fucking joke. No one wants to sign with Birdman. But still, Land of the Freaks was nice. Best track on this whole album, Lamborghini Truck.
Who did he sample on this? Do you have any
Lamborghini
idea?
Truck? I have no fucking
I was like
clue.
thinking like this.
Dude.
At first I thought like Whitney Houston was like, nah, that's not powerful enough to be Whitney Houston.
Dude,
so maybe
no.
like Aaliyah.
I have no idea who the fuck he sampled, but all I know is that I think it's too early to find out.
Yeah, it
but
is.
all I know
Level.
is that shit was hard. Like if you're from Atlanta, you know everything he's talking about. Cause like he's referencing like Young Dro and how that nigga always be wearing polos and shit. He's referencing Greg Street, about goddamn everybody, dude. Like it's wild. That man really put Atlanta on the goddamn map. Like he's talking, and also, can we just talk about like how casual a flex this nigga said? Virgil Abloh did my first album cover. That's a flex, my nigga. This nigga.
I mean, the whole song is called Lamborghini Trucks.
No,
he's
but
talking
like
about how should have a membership at the dealership because he's just got so many cars. He's been flexing the
But
whole
like,
song.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, oh, damn, this man just flexing. He's putting Atlanta on the map. Like he talked about the goddamn the Dungeon Family when he was talking about Rico Way, Dr. Dre, CeeLo Green, what's the nigga name from Two Dope Boys? What was the group he was in before this?
I don't know.
It was Titty Boy and Dollar. Dollar, yeah.
I definitely started listening to 2 Chainz as a solo artist.
I think we all did, but still, like he literally referenced fucking everybody, and it was fucking great.
You want to know what my one real issue with this track is?
What?
A fucking Lamborghini truck looks ugly as hell, man. I fucking Googled that shit. Like, you think Lamborghini? Like, I'm thinking like a slick, like.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Alvetto?
fuck,
I forget.
dude. The point is, the track is so goddamn beautiful. I don't give a fuck how a Lamborghini truck is.
Bro, I'm
that
just
track,
saying, if I gotta pull up in a Lamborghini truck, like if I get a choice of all my Lambos, like if I get a Lambo, I'm never gonna choose the truck.
But I mean, a lot of these cars is low key ugly if you're being 100% honest. But I feel like it's just like the status involved with it. Like if you look up a Bentley truck, I haven't, but still, I feel like a lot of niggas is just.
Really, the Bentley truck is ugly too, and I don't really even fuck with Wraiths. Like, I don't get
that's what I'm saying. Like Bentley trucks ain't really
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I mean, like whenever like Future says the freshest thing I ever got was that Bentley truck, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I know Tory Lanez was talking about I gotta shine with like, or maybe it wasn't Tory Lanez, but I gotta shine like the stars in my Wraith. Was that Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
Okay, but I be looking up at from the videos I've seen. I ain't been in a Wraith, not yet. I'll get that money at some point, You feel me? We just speak that shit into existence at least.
Or hold up, The Weeknd had some bar on a Star Bar. He was like, Legend of the Wraith, what do you say? Star Trek Roof, and the Wraith of Khan. I'm like, nigga, bars.
Still, when I'm looking at the Wraith, like the stars in the Wraith, like that's what niggas always talking about. Them things look like
Wraith talk.
DJ Khaled got some Christmas lights and just kind of stapled that shit to the ceiling of your car. Like my niggas, like I be looking like, yo, the Wraith look fucking corny to me. I don't know. Cost a fucking fuck ton, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's all these cars are. It's like, okay, if it costs a fuck ton, if it's from like a dealer,
yeah, it's like a status symbol, pretty much. It's
pretty much.
I got enough money to afford.
Hey, welcome to hip hop, nigga.
Yeah,
that's like all these clothes. I'm gonna be 100 with you. These clothes that these niggas is getting, like some of them is ugly as hell.
No. They're all ugly as hell. All of it.
Some of them is ugly as hell. I feel like everything that like what's my boy name? Like everything that the Migos wear
is fucking ugly.
It's like
it's only ugly.
It's not like some floral shit, and I'm like, okay,
it's fucking blouses. Like I don't know why we give these niggas passes. They're wearing blouses, but I get why they're wearing because 3 Stacks. He said. Back when he used to wear dresses, like he would...
No. Whatever 3 Stacks wore was fucking gold, because that nigga set trends. But I don't give a fuck.
He used to wear fucking kilts.
But like that shit was hard.
I'm not even coming at the kilt at this moment. Like I disagree. It was hard. I'm not wearing a kilt.
Oh no. I'm not wearing a kilt, but that nigga can wear a kilt because he rocked the fuck out that shit. And pause, by the way, like I know. Niggas don't like
hella sus.
I understand, but like nigga. When I tell you, nigga,
like looking at niggas in dresses.
Shut up. Pause, nigga. I said my pause. When I say like Kanye West and Andre 3000, like the only 2 niggas I know that can wear kilts. They're the only 2
Kanye
niggas.
Want a kilt?
Nigga, I remember I went to the Watch the Throne concert. And he was like in like some leather, like a leather jogging pants with like a kilt on, and I'm like.
Dang, I ain't seen Kanye in this kilt.
Like, what the fuck is this nigga wearing? But then he like started singing Runaway and shit. I'm like, you know what? Okay.
It's all right.
Like, it's okay. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Do what the fuck you want.
Like, do what the fuck like, those 2 are the only 2 niggas I know that can, like, pull that shit off. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, whatever.
Nah, I still can't rock with the kilt, man. But, like, anyway, the point is, like, they wear it to make, like, as kind of a publicity statement. Like, that's what 3 Stacks was saying. He's like, because you see 3 Stacks just around Atlanta, he's not gonna be in a fucking kilt.
Yeah.
You see Amigos. I saw Quavo playing basketball on Instagram today. He's wearing a fucking Culture 2 shirt. It looks like a basic shirt with a fucking 2 on it.
Yeah.
Like, just like the album.
Yeah.
Like, he's not actually out here rocking fucking blouses all the time, The one thing I'm not sure about, I feel like Young Thug might be just wearing dresses.
Nah,
just
nigga,
for fun.
Young Thug, I feel like that nigga really just be having fun with his shit, dog. I fuck with Young Thug for that, though. I fuck with Thug, dude. Like, Thug, I feel like Thug is such like a free spirit. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like,
I feel like Thug don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Like, he really don't give a
shit.
fuck. And, like, that's what I love about him. Like, I feel like he's just like, okay, I'm going to go in the studio. I'm going to make, like, the most wildest music I possibly can. I'm going to come out with the kilt on, smoke my weed, and my white ass teeth now, and I'm gonna flex my jewels, and I'm gonna go on this G5 like private jet, and I'm gonna be fly.
My thing
and
is,
that's his life, and he does it like every day.
My thing is, and let me be very clear, I'm not homophobic or anything of that sort. But I do not enjoy cross-dressing.
LGBTQ community, come after this nigga.
Please
Target
don't.
him.
Please don't.
Target this nigga. It's over for him. It's over for him. Nigga, you just signed your death wish.
With gay people.
You just signed your death wish.
I was going to say I have a gay friend, but now I think about it, I don't.
No, nigga. As a black man, what is the one thing you hate white people saying? Oh, no, I'm not racist. I have all the black friends. Yeah. All my race, all my little slaves, all my little black friends that agree with everything I say.
Nigga,
they might as well be, goddammit. They might as well be.
Slaves, but yeah. Anyway, but I fuck with the LGBT community. All I'm saying is that I don't like seeing a nigga in a dress. And Young Thug being a popular artist who can influence young niggas, I don't want the less people in a dress, men in a dress that have to look at, the better. Like, I'm not trying to see a man in a dress ever. There was a guy at my high school called Tokyo. Nigga used to walk around in fucking tight-ass leggings and fucking miniskirts. And as a straight male, that shit was like 2 levels below repulsive. Like, I do not want to fucking see a nigga, because this shit's only going to get more extreme. The dresses are only going to get tighter. You're going to have fucking niggas' dicks hanging out the fucking little... Nah, I can't deal with it. We gotta stop this shit early. Like, I'm putting my foot down right here. I don't want to see a nigga in a dress. Ever. Ever, ever. Ever, ever, ever.
LGBTQ community.
Nigga, chill.
Hey.
I respect y'all's ability to decide what you want to wear, but y'all gotta respect my ability to say I don't want to see that shit.
Okay. I respect that. But, hey... Wanna know who always dresses fresh, though?
Who?
Bruno fucking Mars.
Bruno Mars do be dressing nice.
Bruno Mars always be dressing nice out of fucking nowhere.
Sexy with this shit, man.
Whoa, now, hold up. You talking about me. You talking about me looking at kilts, nigga.
I'm not talking about sexy like sexy. I just mean like fucking his swag with it is fucking... Like, he supposed to be rocking that shit.
He do be rocking that shit, though. Yo. No cap. Speaking of Bruno Mars, so look, after this fucking... Did you see the Super Bowl, like, halftime show this year? What did you think of it, first of all?
I was very concerned that because Justin Timberlake just dropped the album, you know. And did you listen to the Justin Timberlake?
I did.
Did you get through all of it?
Yeah.
See, because I did this thing. This is the new thing I do where I listen to 30 seconds of a song, and if it's trash, then I just skip it.
Like every song, like all the albums and like all the songs on there. If it's trash, you don't like it.
Yeah. Because I normally can decide if I like a song based off the first like 5 seconds. Like if that beat hit. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, I got it. So I was listening to the album in that format, and I skipped every song. I skipped every single track. There was not... Actually, no, there was one that I did listen to most of it. I do not remember the name because it wasn't good enough to come back to. It was just listenable.
Okay.
So, you know, like, when I think Justin Timberlake, I'm thinking fucking Future Sex Love Songs.
Okay, cool. So I'm about to say, because, like, nigga, when I tell you I was, like, the biggest Justin Timberlake fan back when Future Sex Love Sounds came out.
I believe Future Sex Love Sounds is a top 10 album of
pop.
The 2000s.
Absolutely. Dude, that album
not even just pop in general.
So great. Oh my gosh, dude. Fucking the title track, Future Sex Love Sounds, Sexy Back. Yes. Nigga, what was you got me saying? End of Time. End of Time. Fucking Losing My Way, nigga.
Yes.
Like, dog. That nigga had fucking hits. The song he had with 3 6 Mafia. Like, everything on that album was a fucking smash. Sexy Late, like, Love Stoned. What goes around comes around.
That is my shit. To this day, I still play that shit. I feel like some bitches need to hear about this karma that's coming. You know, you need to stop playing it. Some karma's fucking coming. What goes around comes around, bitch.
And then the second half of that shit. Can't believe you feeling this way. Dog. Nigga. And then the second half of that shit, the yup, boom, boom, yup. Dun. And then I fuck with Love Stone. I fuck with the second half of Love Stone, that guitar that comes in and shit. Oh my gosh.
I do gotta give Justin Timberlake credit because he has one of my musical life goals. I haven't done this yet, pretty much because I keep forgetting. But on Dance With Me, when he says, I have you naked, by the end of this song, when I heard that shit, I was still a virgin. I was like, when I get a girl, I'm going to put this song on. And by the end of the song, she's going to be naked. That's a goal.
So you pretty much want a Janet Jackson a bitch.
Well, I'm not going to, like, fucking rip her off, but, like...
you're gonna be like, I'm going to have you naked by the end of this.
Like,
oh, my gosh, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like a 5-minute song. You know, that's plenty of time to get off all the clothes. You know.
I mean, facts, big facts.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to
big facts. But still, listen. This I'm not gonna flex. This album was trash.
Oh, it was
that Man of the Woods was trash. I tried. Okay, listen. I tried. I tried to resist this whole album, right? But like Filthy, like the single Filthy came out. I'm like, I'm not fucking with it. Like I'm thinking it's like. Because I wasn't there for like the initial like Sexy Back backlash, but like when I heard Sexy Back, I'm like, okay, it's like this is cool. Like first, I remember like
you didn't like Sexy Back?
No. I like Sexy Back like when I from the jump, but I like apparently like back when that song first came out, adults were like, ew, what the fuck is this? And I'm thinking I'm doing the same thing with Filthy.
Shoot, we were just rocking with it.
Exactly, like we were just rocking with that shit. But like I don't know, like maybe my ears are different than when it was back then. But like I remember not rocking with Filthy. I watched like the music video. I'm like, I'm not fucking with this. Yeah. But like, okay, like it kind of grew on me. I like the bridge of it when like he dun 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 like whatever. I like that part. But I'm like, okay, sure, that might just be a misstep, whatever. Then Supplies came out. I hated it. I hated it.
Look, I can't even differentiate any of the songs on this album.
I got Supplies.
They all sounded trash.
Supplies, bro. If you don't shut the fuck up, nigga. Oh my
garbage.
God.
So that was my concern about the Super Bowl. I was like, if he's gonna use this to promote his album, this is going to be the worst Super Bowl performance ever.
It's not even that it was the worst. It was just average.
No. I wasn't even judging it yet. I'm just saying if he did more than the fucking one song he did on the album.
Well, I knew with the Super Bowl thing, like he wasn't even going to promote. Like he was probably going to do like one song off the album and then like just go to the hits.
At the very beginning when he was downstairs in the basement because the niggas in the stadium ain't want to hear that shit.
Facts. Big facts.
Throw him in the basement.
And then you want to know what's even worse? Like I'm not saying that the Super Bowl performance was bad, but like compared to like his what was it, like the VMA performance he did when like NSYNC came back and shit, and he did like his whole hits and shit, and he had like 20 minutes on stage. That shit was that shit was banging. That was one of the best live performances, or not I won't say live, but that was like one of the best performances I've seen. Like from anybody, like rappers, singers, all of them. Like I think the only person I know that topped it was Beyonce. Like the next year, because she did like the same shit. Yeah. But like that was great.
Justin Timberlake. I was really sitting there the whole performance, waiting to see who he brings out.
Like I didn't give a fuck who he was bringing out.
The past couple of years, there's always someone, you know? So
well, I feel like the past couple of years, because they had to, because like what? Last year they had Coldplay, and it's like, no one gives a fuck about Coldplay, dude.
They brought out like Bruno Mars and Beyonce?
They brought out Bruno and Beyonce, and then the year before that, I think it was what?
Beyonce brought out like Bruno Mars after Bruno Mars did his show. Bruno Mars didn't bring out anyone out.
No. Beyonce didn't bring out any. Beyonce didn't bring out Bruno Mars. She brought out Destiny's Child.
She did do that too. Did she? I remember. Well,
I don't think she brought out Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars didn't bring out anybody. Who was was there anybody before?
I know someone brought out Missy Elliott, but I can't remember.
Katy Perry. It was fucking Katy Perry.
I didn't even watch that one.
Katy Perry was the year before.
Oh wait, did I watch? Oh, I probably did because I used to like because Katy Perry got them titties, bro.
Bro, big titties.
But not no more. Not no more.
Bro, what happened?
I
what
don't
happened?
Know.
I noticed that too. I noticed that too.
Justin Bieber, female, fucking. I don't know what the fuck happened, but Katy Perry went from like fucking.
Looked like a young Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, to like. And I was fuck with Ellen DeGeneres.
No, bro. Like no cap. When I remember when I was young, and my mom had like Ellen DeGeneres recorded on the TV, and I was just in the room while she was watching, and I'm like, why does that man have such a feminine voice? Because like she had like the haircut and like no titties and like a blazer on and like some jeans and shit. I'm like, why does that white man have like such like a feminine voice? And then it's like, Mom, is that a? And then she's like, it's a girl. Like, what? And then I turned out a week ago. I found like she like turned 60, and I'm like, nigga, what?
Was she 60?
Like I was like 50 or 60 or something like that. I'm like, dude.
Let me Google her age. If she, I ain't never heard of white don't crack, but she still looks great. If she's fucking 60. I don't think she may be 50. You had
it might be 50. Hold on, dog.
Ellen.
No, it's not. She's 60. January 26, 1958. She just turned 60.
Pull this shit up on my.
I just pulled it up.
I gotta see this shit for myself. Generous. It is funny because I fucked up and I clicked the wrong link. And now I have to spell out her fucking name. It's hard to spell.
See, this is why you get nigga. Does your shit not auto type, nigga?
Whoa, yeah. She's 60.
She's 60, nigga.
Holy fuck,
dude, that shit's scary. She's a fucking vampire. She's a fucking vampire.
Yo, she's she gotta be half black. That's gotta be it. Because I don't know 60-year-old white women.
Or she on that Hollywood
like
shit.
What do you mean by Hollywood shit? You think she had like a bunch of plastic surgery, all that stuff?
I'm not saying that, but like Hollywood niggas like know how to hide shit.
Well, I guarantee she has an amazing makeup artist, kind of like Oprah did, because Oprah really didn't age for a long time as well. But Oprah's black, so like I could see Oprah not aging.
Yeah,
Ellen looks the same as I remember her when I first started seeing her show.
And that's not natural.
Yeah, like I first started watching her show like 10 years ago.
A decade, yeah, exactly. That's not natural.
She was 50 then.
Yes.
Yo, I always assumed she was like in her fucking 30s. Yeah. Well, that's fucking crazy. Yo, what were we even talking about? We got to Ellen.
Fucking Ellen DeGeneres is 60 years old, crazy. My nigga. But still, bottom line is, with this halftime performance, it was trash, right?
I wouldn't say it's trash.
No, I won't say trash because first of all, like how
it
you
was average.
How you gonna like diss Prince when he's alive and then be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna do this little tribute for you because I ain't got shit to do.
I get that. Generally, my rule of thumb is once you're dead, all is forgiven. I'm not gonna fucking fuck with a nigga after he's gone. Because like you can't defend yourself. You're just stomping on a nigga's grave. So regardless of whatever beefs we had during life, I feel like once we're dead, I feel like it's a mature thing to, and I don't know their history, to be honest. I heard there was some controversy about that.
So like here, I got you. Do you remember the song? It was Nelly Furtado, Timbaland, and Justin Timberlake on a song. It was when you
Nelly
see us in the bro, yeah, she was bad. But like, remember that song? When you see us in the club, we be rocking all night.
I know that.
On that verse in that song, Justin Timberlake dissed Prince.
Why?
You're asking the wrong nigga. You're asking the wrong nigga. I don't know why anyone would want to diss Prince, but so like, because at that time, Sexy Back It came out.
That's another one of the niggas who used to dress weird, real weird.
Oh, but like
I remember I asked my dad if Prince was gay.
Oh, everyone did, but like Prince was like Prince is fucking Prince. So I mean, you can't even fuck with that shit.
Got away with it.
But still, so like it was during that time, Sexy Back It came out. And I think Prince said some shit at some show when he was like, whoever said sexy is back, we don't want it, or some shit like that, right? And on Justin's verse, he was here, hold on. He said, now if sexy never left, then why is everybody on my shit? Don't hate me just because you didn't come up with it, right? Or some shit like that, right?
Damn, yeah.
So and then after that, like there was an award show where Prince was supposed to receive an award, but he wasn't there. So Justin Timberlake literally like took the microphone, like lowered it, like lowered himself because he's taller than Prince. Like he like shrunk himself to Prince's level and was like, I'll accept the award on Prince's bit, like pretty much dissing the nigga.
Dang.
So
I didn't hear about this.
See, that's that kind of shit that Prince fans like. What the fuck is you dedicating this like shit for him when you was dissing the nigga like that in real life? Like fuck you. But still.
I feel like then, just based off what I've heard, it was probably something as to what I was saying, like, okay, you're gone, I can respect your legacy. Because I imagine Justin Timberlake was still a Prince fan.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, like, you can't just be like, I don't know. But still, bottom line is, with Justin Timberlake, I won't say it was trash, but it was just an average performance.
And one more, going back to it, I felt like the part where he started singing Prince's song was the best part of the performance.
I feel like the Mirrors part was the best part.
Oh, you are right. That Mirrors part was great. That Mirrors part
was fucking good.
And yo, he got so many fucking hits, bro. Like
no. Niggas don't forget the hits, but like my problem with the performance is he never really got into the hits. Like at the VMA performance, he got like verses in and hooks and then like bridges on some songs. On this one, it was just like
you get
hook,
like the chorus,
like chorus, maybe a bridge, stop.
Next song.
2, 3, 4. Next song, hook, stop.
I
2,
fucking
3.
hated him ending it with the fucking, what's the fucking happy ass?
I can't stop the feeling.
Yeah, fuck that song.
I fucking hate that shit. That shit was trash. How you gonna end the shit with that, bro? End the shit with Mirrors, dog. Mirrors your best song.
From like his oldest song. Well, he started with his newest shit, which is
and
awful.
then he went to
like his older stuff, and then kind of went chronologically from his.
But then he went back to I realized like he really used Future Sex Love Sounds like 3 times, and I'm like,
because it was a great album.
No, but like, it was a great album. Like no, like don't get it twisted. This is no hate on that album, but like, is he like leaning too much? Like is that like the one?
When I think of Justin Timberlake, I want to hear Future Sex Love Sounds.
True.
So I wasn't upset with that.
I don't know, dog. But still, bottom line is, it was an average performance. And Bruno Mars, someone who we already brought up, he was talking about how because the next Super Bowl is in Atlanta.
ATL, ho.
Big facts. Because the next one is in Atlanta, he was trying to, curate the next Super Bowl halftime show. So
Bruno
I'm
Mars
asking
is from
you.
Hawaii. That's my first issue with this.
First of all, like, I don't know why this nigga is trying to do that shit, but like, still.
Bruno Mars, I like Bruno Mars.
Oh no, I fuck with Bruno, but like, I feel like he's not the one to like do that. I feel like if anyone was to do that, I would understand Diddy doing that.
To do it. Well, I want T.I. to be in the show, but I also want T.I. to...
No. I feel like if anyone were to like curate it, I feel like Diddy would be the person, or like Jermaine Dupri.
Diddy's not from Atlanta either.
No. But like Diddy was like one of them niggas that like let Jermaine Dupri come to New York and like really show him around. Actually, did you know Diddy shot it was it was one of them Outkast songs, but it was like the Outkast video off the Playalistic Cadillac, whatever the fuck that album's called. I forgot. But like he shot the first music video off that shit when like Andre was like with his Andre 3000 with like his shirt off, and then was like in the house and shit. Puff Daddy shot that music video. So like he's been like he's in the Atlanta culture. So like if anyone were to do it, I would understand him doing it or Jermaine Dupri.
My only issue with another issue with Bruno's statement is how he wanted to do like a hip hop showcase. I don't know how rappers do have this. I would like to say stereotype, and not really even stereotype because they fucking are, where they're very prideful people, So as a prideful person, if I'm doing the Super Bowl show and I think I'm a big enough artist to do the Super Bowl show, I don't want to share the stage.
Oh, no, nigga. That's the thing about Atlanta, though. Atlanta is so fucking giving to each other that they literally big up everybody. You know what? And I know that this is like kind of sacred ground, but I feel like if they were to do a Super Bowl show in Atlanta, Jeezy and Gucci would be on the same stage together.
This was gonna get to my next point. Some of these niggas is too hood.
No.
Like, what song is Gucci gonna play?
No.
That
Gucci can play Lemonade. Gucci can play Black Beatles because that was like a number 1 hit. Gucci
he got
can
one verse on there.
He's
not gonna bring out Ray Shrimmer. I don't want to hear
Ray Shrimmer could be on that stage too.
Yeah, Ray Shrimmer could.
Ray Shrimmer could be on that stage. Jeezy can play Soul Survivor. Jeezy can play, like, dude, they have like those hits that white people know. Like they have like those. If they were to make a greatest hits album, white people would like know those songs like Soul Survivor, My President is Black.
I don't think they know.
I put on. They know I put on.
They know I put on.
They know I put on.
For some reason, I don't know why. I used to think that was a Big Sean song. I really never understood this shit.
What?
Yo, I was like, I think that shit came out when I was in 6th grade, and for some reason...
No, that was like 4th.
I'm older than you.
That was 2009, dog.
I'm older than you. But,
5th grade for you then.
Maybe. But yeah, I was hearing that, and for some reason, Big Sean just kept coming back to me.
What?
I don't fucking
when they
get
see
it.
me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other shit.
I don't fucking understand it too, but like for the longest time, I hear that song and I'm like, Big Sean.
and then auto-tune Kanye with Big Sean.
Big Sean. I was like, this is Big Sean.
But still, no, like, dude, like, cause like I remember I went to Outkast show when they came back in like 2014. I went to their show in Centennial Olympic Park, and they had 3 days there. Like the first day, it was like a Friday. They had like Future and like Janelle Monáe. Second day, they had Kid Cudi and Childish Gambino. Third day, they literally just had like a bunch of niggas from like Atlanta and like the surrounding area just go up there and just do like they hits. So like you saw like Young Jock, like D4L, like Pastor Troy, like all these niggas. They came up there, did like 5-10 minutes each, and like Ray Shrimmer, Tinashe was there, and they all did like 5-10 minutes up there. And that's like the beautiful thing about Atlanta. They can all like go up there, have their moment, and then pass the shit to the next nigga. Which is why, in my opinion, Atlanta's the best city for music, because we are not on that. A lot of us aren't. I'll say that. A lot of us aren't on that beef shit. Like unless like there's some actual street shit involved, which we ain't gonna talk about. But still, unless there's like them actual street shit involved, we not really on that beef shit. Niggas will just literally hop up in the studio because like all them 808 niggas and like Zaytoven and Buddha Blesses Beat, like all them niggas and 217, like all them niggas is in Atlanta just in the studio and shit. And niggas will come through and get beats, and then another nigga will come through and hop on the beat, and it'll be like a smash single on the Billboard charts and shit. No one else is doing that shit like that. Like, everyone else is like, oh, well, we have to have an actual studio session at this time, and, like, only your, like, no posse, just you, or some shit like that. Like, nigga, Atlanta's the only place where you can, like, do shit like that.
So, how long is the Super Bowl halftime show? Do you know? It's
like 25 minutes.
It's not 25.
It is.
Maybe 20 at most.
25 minutes.
Can we Google this? Hold up. Let's get the Google, guys.
Here, hold on.
Yeah, gotta unlock the phone. I'm gonna just
Actually, hold on. No. I'm literally just gonna look at Justin Timberlake's halftime show time
on YouTube?
From YouTube. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like 10 to 15.
You just said 25, nigga. You
I'm thinking it's 25. I'm thinking it's 25, but it might not be that long. Here, hold on. Let me see.
It didn't feel like no 25.
Okay, fine. 15 at the most. Okay, so 13:33. So we'll say 15 minutes at most.
15 minutes. Okay, we got 15 minutes. What artist are we gonna choose to put up there? Because we can't do everybody from Atlanta.
Actually, hold up. Wait, is this the full thing? It is a full thing. Okay. In 15 minutes, who are we taking?
I got CTI.
We got to see T.I. Luda.
Personally, and this is not. I know he's not going to be up there.
Childish Gambino.
I want to see B.O.B.
He's not going to be up there.
He got the hits.
He ain't going to be up there.
If he hadn't fucked around with this fucking
he not gonna
fat
be up
life.
He not gonna be up there.
But I would like to see B.O.B.
First of all,
B.O.B. is the perfect one where he would have a song where everybody knows.
But like the songs that niggas know are on some pop shit, and then like the songs that Atlanta niggas
I feel like they need some songs on some pop shit for the fucking primarily white audience that's gonna be listening.
But that's where you get your T.I.s. You can have whatever you like. Yeah.
See, we ain't around too many niggas. This is the issue. We hang around too many niggas. I don't know how many fucking white people that listen to fucking country music know you can have whatever you like.
Oh, niggas know that shit, dog.
Niggas know that shit.
No.
Niggas is a minority.
Fine. White niggas know that shit. White niggas know that shit. Dude. No. Paper Trail. Okay, fine. If not that one, then Live Your Life with Rihanna.
Yeah, like he could do Live Your Life. Doesn't he have a song with Justin Timberlake too?
Yes.
Dead and Gone. He could do Dead and Gone.
He can do Dead and Gone. He can Ludacris can do.
I'm definitely saying T.I. should be on there.
Ludacris is up there for sure. Cause everybody knows Move, bitch.
Yeah, we do. Yo, bro, talk. Okay, this is on an off note. But
quick question. Should Yin Yang Twins be up there with ski? Because everybody knows that shit, dog.
Everybody does know that shit.
Everybody knows that shit.
That would be so fucking lit.
It would be great.
I don't know
dude,
if they could. Could they get away with that?
No, dude. No, they can't. Because, they played Skeet on the radio. They already did that like a decade ago. You can't go back on your word and have them niggas not say ski at the Super Bowl.
But then
they had it on the radio.
I guarantee you they're gonna be some fucking soccer mom sitting here. I had to explain to my son what a skeet was.
The soccer mom don't know what skeet is until she go on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, and then I went on Urban Dictionary with my son to find out what the skeet was, and I saw very vulgar pictures, and I am offended that I had to expose my son to this garbage.
That's post show. That's post show.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's
post show.
We gotta think, like, what controversy is gonna come from?
All right, fine.
If I gotta give like I'm probably not qualified to give a top 5 hit songs out of Atlanta.
Fine.
But I gotta be on there.
Future's on there. Future could do a fuck up some commas.
I could.
Future can do fuck up some commas.
I could see it. My thing was like, when I thought Atlanta, I was thinking like old school Atlanta.
Oh no!
That's why I was with the T.I.
We're thinking old school Atlanta, but like
I do feel like we should have a mix. Now that you mentioned,
yeah. Like I'm saying, T.I., Luda, Future, Migos, 2 Chainz.
I don't know about Chainz.
Chainz can do at least I'm different. Either I'm different.
They know I'm different.
2 Chainz got some songs, dog.
2 Chainz is so it's a shame.
2 Chainz got some. 2 Chainz got to do one. 2 Chainz has to do one song. I'm sorry, dog.
2 Chainz.
What's 2 Chainz like? Huh?
Like, I could see 2 Chainz come in for a feature. I don't know if like 2 Chainz got like a song that was just that big that like everybody knows it. You know?
Hold up, dog. No.
I can pull up his Spotify, see what his top 5 songs are. We were just on there for
God damn it! Hold up, no. 2 Chainz has to have a song, dog.
He got his top 5 songs right now.
Watch Out. 2 Chainz can do Watch Out.
Watch Out, little bitch. Yo, that's such a hype football song too. Like when you think about it, like Watch Out, little bitch. like a nigga just stiff arming. But I still don't even know if that was a big enough hit.
Damn man, I'm trying to think like what's like his most like big like what's 2 Chainz' biggest song?
He's got like a bunch of songs. Oh, Birthday.
Birthday
all I
girl.
want for my birthday
is a big booty hoe.
My birthday is in February 26th.
My birthday already passed February 1st. Shout out, holla at me.
Hold up, nigga. I'm trying to talk to any big booty bitches that listen.
Go ahead, though.
If you want to slide into my Instagram DMs, you can find me at thenappsman. And the only big booty hoes slide in. I'm not trying to talk to no niggas. We'll talk. And if you want to come up here, I won't disclose my location on this platform, but if you want to.
If you know, you know, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, so pretty much what you did was just invite all the white, fat, ugly trailer park bitches in your DMs and shit. You understand this, right?
See, it's a numbers game. So like, if I get like 50 white, ugly, trash trailer park bitches that hopefully won't be in my DMs now that we call them white, ugly, trailer trash bitches.
No offense to the white, ugly, trash trailer park bitches.
No offense to the white trash. If you're white trash out there, no offense.
If you white trash and you listen this far, like shout out to you, my guy.
Yeah,
but like still,
yeah, we 55 minutes in, my nigga.
Yeah, fuck it, keep going.
But like maybe like we'll get like one, like because I only need one. Actually, I would take 2. If we got some
I would take 2. Yeah, niggas gonna take. Niggas gonna take how many they can get.
Down like
niggas gonna take as many as they can get.
I can have multiple birthdays, nigga. We can have a whole birthday celebration.
Nigga, we have a birthday week,
for
nigga. Real. Birthday month, nigga.
I'm down to celebrate 21 too, my nigga. Come on now.
Oh wow. Okay, but still,
anyway,
speaking of T.I. and niggas like T.I. So recently, there was a picture.
Good segue, by the way.
I'm getting better at this shit, huh? I don't even think you noticed the last one because I literally brought up Bruno Mars just for the segue when I was talking about niggas that dress. I am nice at this shit. So still, speaking of T.I. and fellow rappers like T.I., there was a picture going around because they have a Rock Nation Rockefeller whatever brunch, right?
Yeah.
And all the big rappers took like one big picture, dressed nicely, champagne glasses in their hands and shit.
Do you want to read out
what
was said?
I'll read it out to him.
Okay.
And there was a picture with like a caption going around, and this was the caption. It was here it is. A group of so-called successful black men, minus DJ Khaled racially, who became rich and famous from perpetuating the worst black stereotypes to the ears and eyes of the whole planet, like drug dealing, pimping, murdering other black men, and disrespecting black women.
And white women. I just want to throw that in there. We were not just disrespecting black women. Every woman. It was just every woman.
Facts.
Okay.
I know. Making observations is being a hater. Cheers. And in this picture, I'm just going to, because we ain't got no video, so I'm just going to help out. Swizz Beatz, like T.I., Yo Gotti, Jim Jones, Diddy, Jay-Z.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see Yo Gotti in here.
Big Sean, DJ Khaled's in there, as previously said. Elliot Wilson.
Oh, there he is. Little
you see him?
Yeah.
But yeah,
right next to Jay.
What are your thoughts on this?
Well, did you listen to Charlamagne the God's Donkey of the Day?
No.
Okay, I feel like he really kind of summed it up best. While it is true that some of the artists in here have protected.
Here, hold on. Before you say what you say, because I feel like me and Charlamagne gonna be alike, and I haven't even heard what he said, but I'm gonna say this first, because I don't even mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna say this: niggas like Jay, niggas like T.I., niggas like Yo Gotti, all like the primarily rappers in this picture, minus Big Sean, I'd say,
and Khaled.
Because obviously, I don't even count Khaled as a rapper, but like mainly like those 3 or 4, like Diddy too.
T.I., did you say T.I.?
Yeah, I said T.I. Sure, definitely. They did glorify the drug dealing and the pimping and all that shit, right? They did glorify it, but not like glorifying it as in like saying it's good. The difference between a Jay-Z and like a Soulja Boy is like Jay-Z will say, I did this so I can get out. I did this so I can put back into my community, and I can stop people from doing this. The only reason I did do it was so I can get to a better place. Versus Soulja Boy, who was in a better place, but it's still like, so I'm in the kitchen, whipping, water whipping on your bitches.
I want to say I'm embarrassed that you know any Soulja Boy lyrics other than "Crank That Soulja Boy." and like maybe kiss me through the phone.
Listen, no cap. Back when I was in like 6th grade, I literally like asked myself, "Yo, what happened to Soulja Boy?" Like I asked myself, like I don't know, like what happened to Soulja Boy? And I went on Spotify and I found this tape, and it was called King Soulja. And that was the worst piece of shit I've ever heard in my goddamn life. If you ever want to have the biggest laugh in your goddamn life as a hip hop fan, literally like go on Spotify, type in King Soulja, and just listen.
I was really thinking.
Literally, no.
Did you listen to Soulja Boy and Bow Wow tape?
No, no, nigga.
I think that's gonna be the biggest piece of trash,
nigga. Actually, you know what? No, I can't even flex. Like I used to fuck with Bow Wow. Yeah. Like back when he dropped, what was that? Marco Polo, and I still the first to rock. First to put ice in my G-Shock. Back when G-Shocks were cool and shit.
Yeah.
Like that nigga was like so like 2008 rich. Like, yeah. But still, point being. Especially even with T.I. Because T.I. would be like, yeah, we in a trap. Trapping and shit. And Yo Gotti as well. Like, I feel like T.I. and Yo Gotti, I can both put in this category. They were like both like in the trap, trapping. But like they also talked about how trapping has its definite consequences. Yeah, how you lose your homies and how niggas die and how like your homie is gonna go to jail because like he ain't snitching because it's street codes and shit.
Did you listen to Yo Gotti's newest album?
That was one that had like Juice and the what do you call it, the song with Nicki Minaj on it, right? Yeah.
You remember the song? I believe it's 29-something-08.
I know what you're
should
talking
have
about.
called the shit I remember because that's what he says through half the song.
Pretty much.
He makes me remember these fucking lyrics. But he said talks about how he used to serve his partner's mama. She's a crack fiend, and then he goes and apologizes because he realizes now that he was wrong. First, I would like to say what you said is very interesting. It's because it's something that 21 Savage has actually said recently.
Exactly.
When he's like talking about like shooting people, killing people, or violence, he's like, well, that's what they want to hear. And that's how I'm going to make my money. And that's how I'm going to feed my family now. You know, so it's not like I understand that what I'm perpetuating, but if I'm not doing this, then I'm probably going to end out in the streets actually doing this shit. So instead, I'm just going to rap about it. You know? That kind of, I can see that with a lot of these artists. And now these artists are a lot older and they've matured and they don't need to fucking go out and do all these things. So a lot of them try to preach a better way.
Definitely.
Yo Gotti, T.I., Diddy is all about. That's all you fucking see this nigga doing, dancing on Instagram and talking about black
all
excellence.
This nigga Diddy does on Instagram is talk about black excellence and how he wants niggas to win.
Lately.
He's getting back into his dancing shit. That nigga used to do that shit hella back in the 90s, and I don't know, like I think he broke his knee or some shit, and now he's getting back into it. I'm like, look at my nigga Diddy getting the bop back.
He getting it.
He getting that shit back, dog. But still, like. I mean, even Jim Jones, like, I'm sure Jim Jones, I don't really listen to Jim Jones like that, but I'm sure he has some raps where he's talked about the same shit that Jay's been talking about. And the only reason I excluded Big Sean from that, too, because Big Sean hasn't really claimed he's,
Big
like,
Sean's never been a gangster rapper.
Exactly.
No, Big Sean is,
like I remember, there was a song with Big Sean and Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne was asking, like, so like, is there like a reason why Big Sean isn't that big? Yeah. Like, is it because he ain't got is it because he ain't got the tats or like claiming gangs and shit?
Feel like Sean don't get enough shine. Is it because he ain't got tattoos and he ain't throwing up signs?
Well, let me throw up and that nigga snapped on that shit. My God, but. Don't get me started on Wayne again, but still, bottom line is Big Sean has never claimed to be a gangster rapper like that. And sure, you know, he has your occasional song of "I Don't Fuck With You" or some shit like that, but I mean, or like Mona Lisa, trash. But you know, I mean, Big Sean has always been talking about, you know, live your dreams and, you know, do the right thing and shit.
Should be excluded from this.
Oh, Big Sean is definitely excluded from that shit. But
Khaled, all he's doing is fucking playing with his baby. He's the most loving father ever. Like,
Big Sean.
No, Khaled.
Oh, Khaled. Oh, no. Oh, Khaled was perhaps. And fucking Assad loves that shit. That's the cute. Him and Assad are like the cutest shit.
Yes.
I can't even flex.
Yo, that's how I'm gonna be with my son.
Dude.
Yo, I've always just, I had a fucking vision, right? Okay,
Go ahead. Talk to me.
Let me talk, because I know how much I'm gonna love my son. When my son gets out the vagina.
When your son comes out the vagina.
Yeah, when he gets out the vagina. The fucking Sapanya easy my shit.
Your mama's a hoochie, my mom.
Shut up. not with whoever's raising mother and my child.
Your mama's a hoochie, my mom.
You know I don't do the fucking I ain't fucking with that shit. But whoever, when that happens, I'm gonna raise up my son, just like Simba.
And you're gonna cut off the umbilical cord and be like, "It's my dick, it's my son."
For a second, I really thought you were gonna take it to I'll pick the bitch up. Like Simba's like, please not with my son. And I will exclaim
pick
to
it
the
up, pick
world,
it up. Ooh, look at my son, how he move.
like, this nigga will be great. You are looking at greatness. And, I'm so I'm 20 years old, but like low key, I was looking like, I'm kind of ready.
Dog, I wasn't ready for kids until like I went back home and I saw a friend of mine and he had this little he didn't have a daughter, but he was having like a graduation party, and one of his friends brought a baby with him. And that baby was so goddamn cute. Like, she was like just bouncing around. We was like, we had like little like Nerf guns. We like shoot them. She like give us back the bullets. And I'm like, yo, she is so cute. Like, she literally had me in like baby fever. And I'm like, yo, I want to have a kid right now. But it's like, no, I can't do that.
To go back and define rearrange ready. Like I would like to have one, but like I'm not financially ready.
Oh,
you know,
no.
Like I'm the type to wear a bulletproof condom and still gotta pull out. You feel me? Come on, that
Big
was
Sean, sue this nigga right now. Big
I was
Sean.
gonna say, that was going to, because I get people say Sean got some corny bars, but I thought that was always a hard.
Oh, that's a hard bar, but still. Big Sean, good music,
Yo,
all them
why
niggas.
is this nigga fucking hating? This nigga got the LGBT community to come after me. He's trying to get Big Sean to sue me.
And you put your Instagram out there for the white trailer.
They can follow
for the trailer
me.
park bitches.
Yo, the white trailer park bitches can please follow me. Just don't slide in my DMs. Because
All right, cool.
I'm a very nice person, so I will just not respond to you. But you're going to get left on red. I'm telling you what will happen right now. Do not do this to your self-esteem. You know what you are.
Well, okay. We are
Anyway,
damn.
Let's get back to the picture. Let me tell you what Charlamagne said.
Okay. What did Charlamagne say?
So Charlamagne's point was essentially that while you're correct that these people have done all these, rapped about these certain things, most likely done some of these things, that are we not going to forgive people? Like, have we all not done extremely stupid shit while we were fucking, like, that young, you know? Like, what are we really doing with that? Like, are we just at the point where the sins of our past are going to
define us forever? Yeah.
You know, like, can we not get past this type of shit?
It's especially Jay-Z. Like, look at 444 alone. Like, he literally pretty much had, like, a therapy session with us.
Yeah.
Like he had a therapy session, recorded it, and then, like, let us hear it. And, like, in that session, he's like, okay, so, like, you really, like, sold crack to, like, your relatives and shit. And, like, you was really, like, on that shit. And you came, like, you cheated on your wife. You pretty much, you damn near fucked up your marriage. Like, what are you doing? And then he lets us hear it. And he's, like, talking about financial wealth and, like, security and, like, black excellence and shit. And I'm like, okay.
You just gotta think of, like, how old was Jay when he came out with his first album?
26, I think.
Was he 26? That's even older.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like back then, yeah, I think he was 26. But like he was just back then, he was still like talking. Even back on his debut, he was like, so like, yeah, I did this shit, but like I'm not proud of it. Like I did this shit so I can get out.
Exactly.
And like surely,
okay. So if he's, because I haven't listened to all Jay's albums, primarily because they're currently locked in Tidal.
Yeah.
And maybe I would transfer over to Tidal. I'm just so deep into Spotify already that it's like,
dude, I would hop over to anybody else, but I literally have like what,
I have 800 songs on Spotify.
I have like 1,300 plus song playlists.
Yeah.
1,300.
That is a lot.
There's no way I can transfer all of them songs in that order to the fucking.
Yeah.
Hold up, I got one playlist that's 1,440 songs. Another playlist that's 1,376 songs.
That is my entire life. That's not a playlist, nigga. Those are 2 libraries. My entire library is like 800.
See, you gotta get like me.
Man.
Stunting is a habit. Just.
That's too much music for me to be listening to.
I ain't ever seen a Chevy with the butterfly nose. Still,
I have to agree with Charlamagne. Like, how are you gonna sit here and mock a nigga for the things that he did when he was stupid? Because like we're 20. I'm 20. You're 22. Right?
we're still bound to make plenty of mistakes. First of all,
we still do some dumb shit that we're gonna look
definitely.
back at when we're like fucking 25. I'm probably gonna sit back when I'm being fucking lazy and sit in my room not doing shit like, damn, why was I fucking hustling? You know, like why was I fucking grinding? And one thing these niggas do, motivation.
definitely.
Hip hop, like if you go through any genre of music, there's no genre of music that motivates you like hip hop.
Definitely.
Like that's what this music was founded on. Like get up and get some fucking money. So like even when they were fucking talking about disrespecting women, murder, all that type of shit, there was still a get up and do something with your life. Don't be a bum ass nigga message. You know,
Definitely.
So, I just don't know how. Well, I understand it's a very uninformed opinion. Like, I would have to think, I don't know who the original person that posted this was, but I would have to think that for you to agree with this, you would have to be very
honest,
uninformed with ignorant.
That's what I was going to... I feel like that was either someone who, like, just wasn't informed of the culture, or, like, someone who's, like, informed of the culture, but, like, was just looking at it, like, from a skewed version, and, like, someone who, like, just doesn't fuck with hip-hop. Because, like, if you actually listen, like, to Jay's latest shit, or, like, even Yo Gotti's latest shit, and, like, you listen to, like, what they saying, even T.I.'s latest shit out of all of them, because
T.I. is the one that matured the most.
Oh, yeah, T.I. went from fucking, we selling dope to, like, nigga, we on this Black Lives Matter shit.
Yeah.
Like, T.I. really on that, like, power movement and shit. I'm like, okay, look at T.I. But, like, out of them two, like, out of all of them, really, they have, like, made, like, the most significant changes. And, like, in, like, their character and, like, their, I won't say, like, they've, like, tried to make up for, like, their past sins or anything like that, but, like, oh, well, Jay-Z has, and, like, so some of them have, but, I mean, like, not all of them. But, you know, they have, like, really, like, claimed that shit and, like, said, okay, well, what I've done was wrong, but, like, don't live this life. Go out and get your education. Go out and do it the right way. So, like, as someone who, like, is actually listening to, like, the actual music and, like, taking in, like, for what it is, I don't see any problems with that picture, because also, like, that Rock Nation brunch, you have to be like a certain level and like a certain like class to, like, be able to get in. Like,
they not like no real thug niggas.
Exactly. Like, you're not gonna see someone like a fucking like Boot Gang or like whatever the fuck, or like black youngsters not gonna get in that bitch.
Is Black youngsters still really that hood? I don't even know.
I don't know, but, like, bottom line is Black youngsters ain't getting in that shit right now, because he's talking about that booty, that big old booty, and, like, sure, like, that song's a...
Come on.
Like, no, don't get it twisted. That song's a banger. I'm not hating on that song, but, like, to be in that, like, that's really, like, some black excellence shit. Like, the niggas that you seen in that picture, they've done some shit in their past, but, like, what they're doing right now is doing shit for their culture, is doing shit for their communities, it's doing shit for all that.
Swizz Beatz is in that picture, right?
Swizz Beatz is in that picture.
And he just graduated
from Harvard.
Exactly. Come on.
He's married to Alicia Keys. Like, nigga,
come on.
You niggas can't hate on that. Big facts. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Hey, I think we have run through all our topics for this week.
Bet.
We're at like an hour 11 minutes.
Hey, that works.
Yeah, we killed this shit.
That's a fat ass first episode, my nigga. Really third, but fuck it though.
Hey, we gonna put this shit out. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, it could be fucking Friday morning.
Oh, it should. Hey, this should be Friday morning. It should be out. We don't know when you go listen to it. Whenever you do, we glad you're listening this far.
Exactly. I really fuck with you.
Couldn't be listening to anything else, but you're here with us. We fuck with you for that forever.
Please, and follow me on Instagram. Send that bitches.
I'm gonna have my Instagram and all that shit up like next time. So when y'all want to fuck with me, y'all will fuck with me. But until then,
Thenappsman. Bad bitches only. Yo, that's gonna be the perfect time to say bad bitches only. We're gonna put bad bitches only in here, and we're gonna be out. Yo, I appreciate y'all for fucking with us. This has been the Looking for Trouble podcast, episode 1.
And y'all found it, motherfucker.
Thank you. We out. Peace.